a lot of years. How exciting is it for you?
I think it's a very exciting moment. Something I've been working for all my life. Something all of us have, all of the guys here. So it's a special moment, especially some of the guys I've been playing with since I was like 5 or 6 years old. So I think it's really special.
You said that was part of the reason you reclassified. You came in, you've been playing with these guys since they were 5, 6, 7 years old, so you wanted to go out with them?
Yeah, I think that was part of it. I think the main reason is just kind of, I feel like it was a unique opportunity for me to reclass, be able to get ahead, get there early and get adjusted. So it kind of put me ahead, and I think that was just a plus. These are guys I've been playing with forever, so it doesn't really feel like there's still other guys I'm leaving, but I feel like these are the guys I've been coming up with, so it feels good to leave with them.
So are the UC guys giving you a little grief, kidding you that they're the playoff school?
Nah, we don't. You talk a little friendly trash. There's not too much going on.
But that's pretty neat that you're all going to big-time schools, huh?
Yeah, I think it's amazing. It's 3 kids in the same town, been here forever, homegrown, and doing some big things.
How quickly did this happen for you in terms of reclassifying? Was it something always on your mind when you picked Ohio State? Or?
It kind of came up as a topic with me and my family throughout the season, towards like the middle of the season. So I think it wasn't really more of Ohio State. I think it was better to be able to do that and stay home. But it was just something that came up in the middle of the season.
Something Coach Day said that you brought it up to him when you were going to commit, that you were thinking about doing this. How long before that had you been thinking about it?
Probably like a few weeks. So it wasn't that much long, but I think once me and my family sat down and talked about it, I think it was just a great opportunity for me. So I think it's the right decision.
How large of a role do you really hope to play your first season? Are you just kind of going into your first year hoping to kind of wait and see if you're more confident?
I think my mindset coming in first year is just coming in ready to work. Just putting the work. Don't really expect anything to get given to you. That's about it.
You guys opened with Notre Dame. Is the idea of getting 2 cracks at your brother, was that in your mindset of getting there early?
That wasn't really in the mindset. I think that would be a unique opportunity. The first game in college football for me would be against my brother. And so it'll be pretty crazy.
Coach Day said he's going to use you all over the field on defense. Are you okay with that?
I think that sounds amazing. I think it gives me a chance to show off my versatility and all the things I can do.
Well, how important is versatility always something that you've loved? Is that something that you thrive in, or when did that come for you? Like, how important?
I think my dad's always kind of made me that kind of player since I was younger. I started off playing like defensive end, then I would play like a little bit linebacker. As I got older, I started playing safety. So I think he's kind of built that up for me.
Sonny, have you gotten a chance to talk to Jim Knowles at all or anything like that?
I have not, no.
What do you think of the hire?
I think he did a great job at Oklahoma State. So I'm looking forward to being coached by him and learning a lot from him.
How much was like CJ and Dave Powers, were they in your ear when you were talking about reclassifying?
Yeah, of course, I talked to CJ about that a lot. I think it'd be pretty cool, I started to meet a lot of guys like Ty and Josh and a few other guys, but I think it'd be cool to make some new relationships. CJ's a guy I've always known, as well as Gabe, so I'm starting to make a few more friends with some of the 22 commits.
Kind of like Kevin said, you're coming into this class now with CJ and Gabe. How much of it is an emphasis for you to kind of come in there and help get the Buckeye defense back to pretty stout and do your best to make it a pretty elite again?
I think obviously when I come somewhere I want to make a big impact, and that's part of it. I think the first year I don't want to come in like I deserve something. I think I just want to come in and work real hard and see what happens.
So is the plan to start workouts in June? Is that?
Yeah, I think obviously they're allowed to start sending like workout plans and all that kind of stuff. So I'll be working out with my dad and stuff. But yeah, I'll be enrolling in the gym.
How excited was your dad when you told him that you were going to maybe get to Ohio State here?
I think he was pretty excited. Him and my mom and the rest of my family, they just felt like it was just the best thing for me to do.
Obviously.
How instrumental were they kind of through your decision process, like weighing the pros and cons, like maybe getting there a year earlier? Did they just kind of leave it up to you and let them know?
Oh, no, I think me and my entire family always talked about it, like all the pros and cons of every school we go to. And I always sat down and talked to all of them, not just one or the other. And I think ultimately with my decision, that they helped me, they guided me through it.
Obviously, Ohio State just went through another player that reclassified that moved schools, and I'm curious, what makes you ready? Like, what makes you ready a year early to kind of compete at the college level? Are you ready for that jump, and why?
Yeah, I think I'm prepared. I think obviously it's going to be some adjustment. I'm a younger guy. I think I'll be all right, just the right mindset. I think that's a bigger part. I think it's not really the age, it's more of your mental aspect of it. How mature are you mentally? And I think I'm pretty mature, and I think my mom and dad have raised me that way. And I'll be prepared.
How impactful has your brother been in terms of like you learning what it could be like to play at the college level? Your father played college football too. I mean, like, how important have they been kind of getting in your ear about what that transition would be like for you?
I think they've been super important. That's just like a blessing to be able to have that. I mean, those people that kind of tell you how the game goes and what to do, what not to do when you're coming in, and it just puts me in a great situation. You know, not everyone gets that, and I'm blessed to get it.
Sorry, do you feel that reclassifying is maybe a little easier just due to the proximity of where your family is to where you're going to school?
Oh yeah, I think that's definitely part of it. You know, when you reclass and it feels like a bit of a young guy coming in. So I think it feels good to still be close to home.
So you've been pretty active on social media in regards to recruiting other players to come join you at Ohio State. How important kind of is that to you to build relationships with other recruits and sell them on Ohio State and maybe team up with them?
I think it's just fun to meet a lot of different people. You know, even the guys that aren't going to come play with me, just to see them grow and see what they do. And we all support each other. And I think for me, it's not really like selling Ohio State to the other players. I think Ohio State sells itself just by who they are, who we are, however you want to say that. But I think just being a friend, I think that's really all you need to do.